Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So I am going to be streaming the MethoD against Roylee match today because it seems like it would be an interesting match to watch. So let's take a look. This is going to be very much the battle of two players who have put a lot of money into this game. So once again, it's not a very common experience for most normal players, but it should be interesting to watch to see how these players play it out. So let's take a look. So, in terms of characters, this is interesting. MethoD actually brought Illustrial in his party. Actually, both of them have Illustrial in their party, which is a big surprise to me. Wow. This is unique. I never expected them to bring Illustrial. I really didn't. And both of them. That's the absurdity. But everyone else is pretty much who you would expect. Yay, you know. Although one difference is MethoD has Claret while Roylee has Yulia. So let's see how this one plays out. Really interesting. Like, this is not a combo I would have ever expected, that both play Illustrial, of all things. And then the only difference is Claret rather than Yulia. So let's see how it goes. So pick ban so far is mostly as expected. MethoD has played Listel already though. So Landius and then Listel. Whereas Roylee is playing Juggler and Iris so far. Interesting. Why? I guess it makes sense because they don't have that many healers, right? 2 healers from what I can see. Sorry, 2 healers left, right? You know, Roylee has Iris, Waller, and Liana. And then MethoD has Liana, Iris, and Waller as well. So both of them played Iris. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win. I have no predictions here. It's just watch and enjoy, I suppose. This one could really go either way. I wonder why they... I mean... It's been an interesting pick ban so far. Right? Because Roylee has Juggler, he chose to get rid of Mr. Net as soon as possible. Because Mr. Net has the potential of one-shotting, right? Whereas MethoD's Listel would be able to apply Reaper's Touch on either Healer or Juggler. So far... But on the flip side, of course, Roylee has now played Hiei. So far... I would say... Like, I would personally feel MethoD has a slightly better party than Roylee does right now. But I could be wrong still. Oh, that changes things up a bit. Right? Now that Roylee has gotten the Dark Faction buff for Hiei, Juggler no longer has to bring a faction buff. Excuse me. Interesting. Leaving both Yulia and Mystery Knight available. Well, Yulia's not a big threat, not with Listel on the field. But Mystery Knight, I'm kind of surprised about. Isn't he? Oh right, he's Meteor and Origins. Okay, right. Somehow I keep thinking Hiei is part of Dark. I actually have the same confusion about Shalinka. She's not released yet either, but I keep thinking Shalinka is part of the Dark faction. I don't know. Everyone who seems to use, Dark skills makes me think that they're part of the Dark faction. I wouldn't bet on that. Roylee's actually really good too. This one really could go either way. So, Mystery Knight has no faction buff, but she is still a ridiculously deadly threat. Despite that, MethoD has a party that is mostly Yeeless Legends, so I think Rainforce and someone else Soggy Bread. Really, just check Langrisser. I think that's the solution. Yes, that is why I keep thinking Hiei is part of Dark faction, even though he's not. Well, let's see. So, Griffin Knights for maximum damage on Claret. Interesting choice of Sorceresses rather than Bolt Rangers. Gargoyles is indeed the best soldier for Listel. Templar Knights on Landius. And Crystal Warlocks to make Bozal tankier, rather than bringing Sorceresses. So both sides Bozals have the same skills. Faction buff, Black Hole, and Sleep. And Juggler has no faction buff. Interesting. Does that mean Hiei has no faction buff at all? Oh. Well, Soggy Bread, for sure one of them is Rainforce. I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. Interesting that they haven't compiled that data yet, though. They usually do. So this is interesting. Roylee really has no faction buffs, in other words. Whereas MethoD's party does. So I'm not sure Hiei has any chance to assassinate anyone in this case. without a faction buff, the Hellfire Archers have really crappy attack. We'll see, I suppose. I mean, to be fair, both sides have ridiculously tanky characters in general. I mean, just, you know, over close to 1100 hit points on the sorceresses, for example, right? For both sides, stuff like that. So both training grounds are kind of insane. But, yeah. It's kind of... I really dislike the fact that I can't see the range in this as a viewer. You have to literally count tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Hiei is just outside of range of Claret right now. And Method chooses to move Hiei, or move Claret first, who activated Breeze. Or did she activate Breeze? No, she didn't. She activated Wandering Princess. Both sides are just hovering at the back at the beginning. Hiei has the ability to make the first move here since he got mobility +3. But question is, will it work? Now this is an interesting move. He's offering Fozol to be attacked. Not even in the... Oh, yeah. He is in the Peace of Mind range though. He's not guarded, but he's within the Peace of Mind effect. Because Peace of Mind has, with friendly units within 3 blocks, get 15% reduced range damage. For PvE content, it's Royal Cavalry. But for PvP, it changes depending on what you face. Right? For example, you see Landius here with Templar Knights. Sometimes you see him use Lancer Soldiers, so... But for PvE content, generally speaking, it's Royal Cavalry. So, Method has moved all of his damage dealers so far, really. Both sides are hovering in the back, you know, waiting for the other player to make the first move, I guess. Nerad, basically never. My real life job doesn't really allow me to do a face reveal, unfortunately. If I change jobs, I might do a face reveal, but right now, absolutely not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could AoE, then strike Bozo, but without a faction buff, I'm truly not sure if Dragon of Darkness Flame plus Sword of Darkness Flame would actually kill Bozo here. And I'm not, even if it does, I'm not sure it's a worthy trade to lose Hiei to kill Bozo. I'm from Toronto. I can't really read it, but I can understand it. I bet on Method. Yeah, I really don't think it can kill a faction buffed Bozo. So the other problem is Listel here, right? If Hiei went forward to try, right, Listel could have applied Reaper's Touch onto Hiei, which would, you know, because of his healing after combat and whatever, he would take a lot of damage from it. Well, I am assuming he has the, what's it called? The flower hat that provides healing. Magic the Gathering? When I was younger, I guess? I don't play Magic the Gathering online. Sell him. I did actually bet this time, put 3 tickets onto Method. I'm not purchasing any tickets. I just bet what free tickets I got. Yes, I know Dryas, I know Toronto is not the province, but you can figure out the province from what I just said. Yep. I actually don't think Method needs to push, to be honest. He can just play it safe and let Roylee push him first. Any character that Roylee pushes in is basically sacrificed. So it just makes sense for Method to hang back. Thank you, I guess, Andrew? Well, nobody can predict that the Magic the Gathering cards would continue to become so much... No one can predict that the Magic the Gathering would continue to remain popular and the cards would continue to increase in value. So I don't know. I felt like most people would have sold their cards back then. Unfortunately not. I don't play Art of War 3. I'm not even aware that there's such a game. And yes, PvP is pretty hard. You make one mistake, you lose. Ah! Method finally made a mistake with his action order. and he's gonna suffer for it. I'm not sure why he didn't move Iris first, honestly speaking. So it's going to be a trade. Hiei will choose to probably kill Claret. David, I'm on the Song of Elsalia Discord. You can join that one. It's one that, you know, Sweet Dango hangs out on. A lot of other YouTubers are there. Dragon of Darkness Flame. He activated Breeze, so he can actually assassinate the healer now. That's a big advantage. At least I think he can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not. 5, 6? Oh no, he got to. Yep. So there's the healer assassination. Uh-oh. That Breeze activation made a big difference. Yeah, I'm just not sure why Method chose to not move in the order he did last turn, right? He should have kept Listel as the last character to act. So that was costly. So the reason for this sleep is because he does not want to take any damage now. Method. Now that the healer is dead. So, in order to avoid taking damage while killing Hiei, he had Bozo put Hiei to sleep first. So it makes sense. No. The Rich Millock sponsored me for the Echoes of Light. That's why at the bottom left it says, "Thank you, Rich, for the generous donation." Interesting. So, Claret charges forward, attacks, heals up. With the roar attack, Juggler should die. Yep. It's actually not true that Method has no heals. He still has the buff, Iris' healing buff, for one more turn. So, this one could still go either way. Especially with Listel for heal reversal. Right. Keep in mind both of these characters have the healing buff. So Listel can very much mess up their ability to heal. Oh, interesting. Did Thunder Zone actually remove a buff? Or did Listel and Bozo just never had the Iris buff? Regardless, interesting to see. Neither Bozo or Listella can actually heal up at this point. Landius can heal up though, which would actually counter Mystery Knight pretty well. So we're down to a 3-on-3. One side has a tank, the other side has 2 damage dealers and a healer. I still think Method has the advantage here. This is too close to call though, it really is. This one could very much go either way. Method continues to play it safe. I guess staying out of range of Bozel's black hole. It should be mentioned that both Bozels do not have speed boots, so there's no mobility advantage there, because both of them went for a survival Bozel, which meant Swordsmith Metal. Interesting, the action order has changed though. Roylee is getting to act first, because Claret killed off Juggler who did not move yet. So that could make the difference in this fight too. Could. Here's a Mind Bore attack. To start from Lestel. The thing is, there is no way for Lestel to be killed in one shot. And so this Lestel can move up and apply Reaper's Touch on the enemy Iris. Right? Even if Bozel attacks, unless Bozel comes up to put him to sleep, right? But even then, Lestel can still Reaper's Touch. Ah, interesting. So, Knight of Mysteries is now protecting Iris, right? If Lestel moves up to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, Knight of Mysteries can counterattack against this Lestel. And Landius had to activate Peace of Mind in the back here, because if he moved up, then this Bozel could have attacked with Black Hole. Not sick, just I have a mild cough. No, it's not coronavirus. Yep. Roylee is very short on time, so he's going to have to play fast now. There's the attack from Bozel. I would probably move here with Lestel and Reaper's Touch. Or into the forest here and Reaper's Touch Iris at this point. I don't think there's very many options left. Right? Interesting. He chose to move back. Isn't that playing it a bit too safe? Oh, was there a mobility debuff on Lestel again? Uh-oh. Landius got put to sleep. So he's dead. Wow. I think that determines this fight, doesn't it? I mean, he'll revive, once anyways. But that is a big issue. Yeah. Method tried to stay too far back to avoid the black hole. And so... it's costing him now. And Roylee continues to get to act first, which can be very fatal. Oof. Yep. Not committing in I think. Yeah, not committing into Listel earlier was especially nasty. But yeah. This does show another reason why Hiei is so nasty though. Right? If, in large part, if not for Hiei activating haste to get that extra mobility for that attack. Yeah, yes, this is the semifinals. Actually, the other big mistake was Method not bringing Bolt Rangers on Iris, right? Remember, Bolt Rangers reduce damage by 50%. If the Bolt Rangers were on Iris, she might have actually survived TA's strike. Bringing the Sorceresses definitely screwed up Method. That was another major mistake. But Knight of Mysteries is going to burn to death here. Bozo try to put... or not! Teleport! Huh. Wow. Big brain power coming in here. Yeah, now it's over for sure. Comeback was possible until the teleport occurred. I completely forgot about that. Now there's absolutely no chance. This was interesting though, absolutely. Especially the Heaven's Guard actually on Mystery Knight, right? going for physical damage so that damage can actually be done to Bozel. Yeah. I think a huge now that I think back about it, I think a absolutely huge determinant of that battle was actually bringing sorceresses on Iris. That was a big mistake on MethoD's part. Yeah, you're right. If sleep was put onto Iris, that would have changed the fight completely. You're totally right. Good point as well, Scrape God. I'm not sure if Hiei was actually a good play or... Well, Hiei is always a good play. Okay, in the first place, Hiei is always a good play. But MethoD had to make mistakes for that situation to occur. No, it was the Mass Resist, Richard. Mass Resist has the ability to make characters immune to stun. Good point as well. When Iris cast the spell, yeah, she probably should have gotten Mass Resist on her own as well. Oh well. I can't really check it at this point, but it was interesting. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, always bolt Rangers on Iris, always bolt Rangers on Tiaris. It doesn't make sense not to. Just like you always Shrine Maiden Liana. So this time round, both sides have Juggler. MethoD continues to go for Listel. Sakura Wars event. She's a collab hero. I don't think Liana can even run sorceresses, Mirad. I'm sure it will eventually, Michael, but don't know when. Alright, interesting. MethoD switched it up to Wilder instead. So he's going into an even more defensive mentality. Disposal. Oh. This pick ban is a little bit more odd. I'm not sure if I think... Yeah, I'm not really a fan of MethoD's pick ban results so far. Don't tell me Chatten is beating True God this time. Yeah, the problem is if it's already happened, jumping into the other side won't really show me much. I'll jump over, but we'll see. This is interesting. So lots of characters are going to burn to death and poison here. But there's... So there's 3 characters for each side? Am I correctly seeing this? But now True God can kill... Oh no, he can't kill Chloe. Because Chloe is guarded by a juggler. So Tierras is dead. But True God has a lot more damage than Chatten does. So assuming it takes up all the turns, True God wins. Right? There's 2 turns left. And True God has double the damage pretty much. So unless Chatten kills off everything that True God has, it should be over. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chatten put up a great fight here from looking at this, but due to the damage values, I don't see Chatten killing off True God's party. And so yeah, True God should win, 100%. Because next turn will be turn 11, he'll get off an attack, and then that's pretty much it. Ooh. Oh wow. One-shotted. End game. Alright. So let's take a look at the other one again. So once again, Method has chosen Griffin Knights over Holy Pegasus on Luna as well. Is there a faction buff for Luna? Yes. So Juggler has chosen to bring faction buff rather than Beast Shock. So this is a maximum damage Luna. But from my experience, maximum damage Luna can't kill Juggler anyways. I don't know. I think, just looking at the parties, I think Roylee should have a big advantage. Although, Lestel here brought Demonic Guard. So that's interesting. That's actually a very smart choice, because then both Knight of Mysteries and Rachel's attacks should hit Lestel instead, right? And Lestel will counterattack against them if they single target strike. So the plan is pretty much, if they AoE, Juggler heals will keep the characters healthy. And if they single target strike, Lestel should guard against it. Mr. X, just check a few of my videos. I kinda talked about some very good characters for PvP and so on. Especially one of the more recent ones. Merad, it's not simple. There's no real way to explain it because of the various strategies, right? Uchiha, I would say yes, actually. Even now, she's useful for her gospel if nothing else. Juggler should never die in one shot, so Florns. Steal is pointless when Juggler should never get one-shotted. I mean, at best, Mirad, all I can say is you can take a look at some of my Apex tutorial videos that I did in the past about some strategies. You can view, I don't know, some of my battles to see what I do with regards to pick ban and so on. But it's very difficult to cover all the strategies in Apex in general. It's more you have to experience it. And it very much is experience. For example, I don't really understand how Sakura works, so I keep losing to her. Mirad, I actually have a video for that. As I said, the most recent video about the heroes to build, in fact, covers like the 12 characters that are worth using. The only ones really are, I think, Claret. Claret, Leonhard, if he gets to act again and dispels Triton. There's very few characters who can actually one-shot Juggler. It's usually luck-based. Because Demon class is weak to Holy class. That's why. You don't want a character that has 40% reduced damage against a lot of enemies. Yeah. Generally speaking, at the top level, single target strategies no longer really work because, as we see, Method's characters are basically unkillable by single target strikes. But other than the very top whales, single target strategies can work fairly well. But at the same time, the thing about AoE strategies is AoE strategies does not need a high level training ground. So there are people who get pretty far in Apex in PvP with AoE teams, even though their training grounds suck. Not at all, Uchiha. They're totally different. Claret can move Claret can move 10 or potentially even 12 tiles and attack twice in a row, right? Cherie does not get to act twice in a row. It's because Claret can attack twice in a row that she can kill off Juggler. Cherie's acting twice is only if she kills off someone, then she can attack again or act again. Yeah. I mean, what? Someone got into the playoffs with a Meteor faction party using like Pierre, Ferrakia, and all sorts of SRs and rares. So if you have a proper combination, you can win. I actually had my loss to that party in one of my videos, for the matter. Chathaniel for sure. Lanford has no reason being in Apex. So, as usual, MethoD is trying to keep his two characters in the back alive against CA. Honestly speaking, if I was MethoD, I would Reaper's Touch Hiei. More on the assumption that he has the the flower bonnet or whatever, so that as long as his hit points is low, she'll self-heal. But each to their own. Actually, I am starting to wonder if Lestel should bring Clock's Enchant as a side note as well. Uchiha, I think it's nobody can die. Withdraw means the character retreats. So none of the Matthews can die, basically. One of the most frustrating things about Hiei, absolutely, is the fact that when he triggers his act again, Breeze actually kicks in, right? Most heroes who have act again effects don't get that. You know, for example, Leon, right? Leon, you use Chivalry. If Breeze activates, he can only move 3 tiles anyways. He doesn't get to move 5. Same with Luna. Same with most characters. But Hiei is different because it's based on his talent. His act again allows him to move 5. I actually think Leonhard is pretty much the same. It's sometimes hard to say, actually. Fun fact, Selim. For example, if you run a Listel with Blood Pact and maximum hit points, you can have a 20,000 hit point Listel. Blood Dance can actually one-shot Hiei this way. Right. So there's various things you can do. In fact, if Method had like a second gear for hit points on Listel for one-shotting assassins like that, combined with Wilder with Tactical Retreat, it actually enables quite a few other strategies for him in these kind of fights. Hiei can get one-shotted, for example. Mystery Knight can actually get one-shotted because you're over 20,000 hit points. You know? Even Iris might get one-shotted. So there are ways with Blood Dance that you can actually win that way. So, but that's assuming you have a 6-star Listel. I don't. Not as... I don't know anyone that uses Bracer on Hiei. At least not on International. You give up too much attack for that. You really do. But yeah, I think Method is playing a bit too defensively against Roylee. I mean, I kind of understand why, but at the same time, I don't know. I just don't think it's the strategy he should be playing. Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, what he has is a lot of protection against the magic attacks of Roylee, right? With Listel, with Luna, but it's almost based on Hiei suiciding. And Roylee knows what Hiei can and cannot kill, which is just Wilder and Luna. Those two can die. Right? Everyone else pretty much is unkillable to Hiei. He actually isn't Scrape God. If you watch the match against Sweet Dango, he basically played defense the whole time too. Even in Season 1 against me, he played very defensively. Oh. Interesting. Here's the commit. So currently, Hiei can't move. And wow. Roylee got a mobility buff before. That's why he was able to move so far and teleport up. This is actually not looking good for MethoD at all, because Juggler also has immunities right now. Wait, what? What? Okay. Alright. I'm not sure I agree with that move, but alright. There were too many dead Griffin Knights for him to do that, to try to get the one shot. So, Weiler is dead. He's gonna burn in the flames. As long as Juggler doesn't move. Unless Bozo manages to sleep and remove that specific buff. Okay, interesting. So MethoD chose the double attack to kill. Okay, fair enough. And the Beast Shock on Bozo gets rid of... And there's no Beast Shock on Juggler. That's the thing. So that's why I was questioning that attack on Mystery Knight. That's the thing. Anyways. Why? He's immune to debuffs. Oh wait, oh no, he acted. Okay, fair enough. He acted, so Reaper's Touch will stop Juggler. Right, because he teleported forward first, then used Beast Shock just now. So Reaper's Touch does affect Juggler as a result. But it's over. It is. It really is. Because this Juggler has to move before Hiei does. So once Juggler moves, Hiei is free to AoE and then kill Luna or whatever. Unless Weiler uses Tactical Retreat to pull everyone back. That is an option. But even then, you still have Listel, Luna, Juggler against... Oh. So yeah, there's the Tactical Retreat to pull back. But... Hiei has Fist of Mortal Flame, right? Any healing received is converted into damage equals to 50% of healing amount. So, I still think MethoD lost. Teleport forward. I think he was hoping for an extra mobility buff from Iris as well. Or is he going to kill Juggler? Let's see. Yeah. It's a problem because, I don't know. I feel like Juggler has to run Beast Shock. I really don't feel Juggler can afford to run a faction buff. Just like how Roylee used it, it has to pretty much be Triton, Sacred Beast Sim, and Beast Shock. Because if he did have Beast Shock, Hiei was dead, right? He could have killed off Mystery Knight, then killed off Hiei. But it is what it is. So 1 AoE. Yep. Then move in and snipe down probably Luna. And done. And Rachel can probably move up and one-shot. Oh right, no, they have healing, so never mind about the one-shotting. But the fact that Hiei gets to attack twice means Listel is also dead. That just leaves Juggler. So there you go. And let's take a quick look over here. Interesting, Chatten managed to play Zerda. Ah, Zerda only has 3 mobility here though. So Zerda cannot get into range to attack Bozal. Whereas Bozal can move up in AoE. Uh-oh. I don't think Guard skill is up on Landius. So if True God notices, he can actually have Landius kill Zerda right here. Yeah, there's no guards. There's no guard skill on Landius. If Landius moves up and attacks, yeah, it's over. Done. That was a... I guess I jumped in to see the mistake from Chatten. Yeah, once again, the damage amount that True God has is way higher than the damage amount that Chatten has. So, it is what it is. Yep, finals are decided. Roylee against True God. Oh. Yeah, Chatin has gotten way further than I expected him to, honestly speaking. I would not have put him in top 4. Okay, yeah, totally over. Now True God has pretty much seized most of the central territory as well. And Landius is actually going to really... I don't think Landius can even get out of the Poison Fog at this point. Once the map gets even smaller. Because True God will block him off. Even if Tierras gets in, it's 3 characters against Tierras. So it's all but over. Unless Landius dies here, which he didn't. If Landius actually died to that attack, it would have been a possible comeback. So yeah. So yeah, Chatin sees it's the end, so just suicides Tierras. Yeah, that's it, Merad. It's not more 6-star units, but the newest 6-star units will be at 6 stars. The newest heroes will all be 6 stars, and that will make the difference. So, you know, for example, if you have a 6-star Deedlit, 6-star Ares, 6-star whatever, it offers you a big advantage. Ares isn't out yet, but he will be very soon. 6-star Lestel, 6-star Hiei, all these characters that I don't have at 6 stars. And yeah. And also having all the gear that they need. For example, I actually feel you need around 3 or 4 Swordsmith medals, right? The only way you can have 3 or 4 Swordsmith medals is if you drew on the banner early on. So then you'd have a bunch of Bracer emblems. Right? I actually drew on the banner, didn't get one. But yeah, so it's differences like that. Having 6-star heroes, having all the best gear, multiple copies of it. But yeah, it was an interesting match though. I mean, so Roylee beat MethoD and well, that battle could have really gone either way. I feel, but Roylee just outplayed MethoD there. And then True God against Chatin. True God just had so much better stats in general and the better party. So it's not really a surprise that Chatin lost. Alright, so that is it for today. Tomorrow will be the finals between Roylee and True God. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this stream today. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Nitro out.